She don't love me like she say she does, but she say she does. She ain't riding till the wheels fall off, Mercedes does. Got my pedal to the metal, my phone breaking up. Tonight we making up, cause I don't live life safe enough. Oh no, 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 no. Today we are watching Offset plots this evil revenge on CardI B. Now, I know we all know about the CardI B and Offset situation. Also know about the CardI B and the Stefon Diggs situation. But now it seems like Offset is trying to get his get back. And I'm not gonna lie, bro. Going from Offset, somebody that married you, to Stefon Diggs. Stefon Diggs is a demon. I just read the other day that he got like 4 kids on the way. 4 shorties pregnant right now. I don't know if it's real, but we gonna find out. And without further ado, let's get to it.
CardI B better go back to Offset.
No
she
cap.
Better go. I pray that she's not taking Stefon Diggs seriously.
We all love celebrity couples. Will and Jada's.
I can't, like, in my head wrap around the fact that she wanted to leave her man because her man was cheating, and then she went to a known cheater. Let me put my thinking glasses on. I need to get in the mind of a CardI B, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need to really start examining shit, you know what I mean?
Smith, Beyonce and Jay-Z, Remy Ma and Papoose. We all love them and appreciate them the same, but none was as fun or as toxic as CardI B and Offset. When 2 megastars come together and do something fabulous, especially in a time where, you know, a lot of celebrities don't want to get married. CardI B and Offset did that thing anyway. And at first, they were happy. And then they were sad. And then they were happy again. And then they were sad. And when it wasn't sad, they was mad. And the crash outs used to come on Twitter Spaces like none other.
Can you believe that I had the enemy in my bed all along? I was.
She in a Twitter space with a whole bunch of her followers. People that just gonna do whatever she said. Dang, Offset is listening. Offset was watching this whole thing? But she in a Twitter space with all of her followers trying to vent and trying to get information from them. They are going to stroke your shit, bro.
I wasn't only competing with these. I was competing with my nigga. And I didn't even know. That's crazy. That's crazy. But you know what? That's fine. Because a motherfucker will never get a bitch like me.
Boy, you don't sit your stupid ass down. Who the f you think you is?
Like you? Girl, that BBL that must have inflated to your brain, because I'll leave that for a minute. But yeah, this is how a lot of ladies think. They think that you ain't gonna never find nobody like them when they out there looking and presenting themselves like everybody else. But it's okay. It don't really matter, because Offset is the person that loved her. And they were still going back and forth like a soap opera. It was like a heavyweight bout going back and forth. And then they would fall back in love again. Then they start hating each other again. Then fall back in love. And then, well, this happened.
If you just got a divorce, if you're heartbroken, go outside with your friends. Before my friend Star got locked up, she told me,
Bro, what? If you're having a divorce, go out with your friends. Yes, you should be going out with your friends, but like being outside, like you don't really need to be outside necessarily.
I want you to do one thing. I want you to go outside. Go outside with Sweetness, go outside with Keita, go outside with T-Styles, go outside with whoever the fuck you want to go out with. Just go outside.
After a while, CardI B got tired of Offset's gambling problems and cheating and everything else, so she decided to go outside. Now, really, CardI B has never been known to be cheating, even if Offset was cheating. But remember, Offset exposed that she was dealing with a football player before it got popular, and we found out who that
Wait. So wait. So CardI B was cheating too?
you should never date a person that you're cheating on your person with. That's bad plays. Because you already know they don't care about doing some slimy shit like that. So they would do some slimy shit like that to you. Come on, make it make sense.
Football player it was. It was Stefon Diggs. And Stefon Diggs was the breath of fresh air that CardI B thought she would find while she was outside. That's not the show. Sometimes we do think outside is better than what we already have inside the house. I mean, the grass is greener on the other side, so we think. But sometimes it's better to be where you at or just be by yourself. But hey, when it's new, it all feels right. I mean, when I moved to a new city, I was in love with it at first, and a few months later.
And that's the thing too, like you're always going to like something that's new more than something that you had forever. Like if you buy some new clothes, you're going to like your new clothes better than your old clothes. However, that's all in your brain. That's all in your head. Like you think the grass is greener on the other side, and then you find out all the grass is the same fucking color. Everything is going to feel better when it has that novelty to it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, oh, brand new. Once you get used to something, that's where it starts to feel like, you know, like you don't like it. But it's just because you're used to it. But becoming used to something doesn't mean that it's bad. I mean, Offset was cheating on her ass. Hey, if you're getting cheated on, go ahead and run off. I'm not gonna lie. Just go ahead and dip off because ain't no reason to be getting cheated on. But, yeah.
I was like, damn. Stayed my ass in Sacramento.
He's right, you know.
And that's how CardI B was. I mean, all the fans were, you know, really, really, really happy and excited for her. And they was like, girl, yes, we love to see it. You know how they was. And they was talking about how good they looked together. I mean, we all know what's going on, right?
I feel like all the girls like, oh my gosh, yes, girl, you leveled up from Offset. Yes, he treating you how you should be treated. Oh, y'all on the boat. Yes. But all the guys were like, you're getting violated right now, and you don't know it, and the shorties don't know it. But Stefon Diggs is doing you nasty. You jump from a nigga that's cheating to another nigga that's known for cheating. And supposedly, he got like 4 kids on the way right now. CardI, if you want to really fall in love, you gotta find a nigga that's not rich. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. And that's how you'll fall in love and find a nigga that'll spend the rest of his life with you. If you find a rich nigga and you marry a rich nigga, you get with a rich nigga, you're dating a rich nigga, you're getting cheated on. Come on. Like, we know this by now. We need to know this by now. You know what I'm saying? And even with Offset, you said that y'all was fucking bitches together. I'm pretty sure she said that. Don't quote me on that one. But it probably hit a point where you wasn't trying to fuck bitches with him no more. And then he just decided to fuck bitches. Y'all think I'm just dunking on CardI. No, I'm not just dunking on CardI. Rich niggas ain't shit. Why? Because they rich. They could cheat and still keep they shorties, bro. What's the point of being loyal if you could cheat and still keep your girl? Like, come on. The math ain't mathin', bro. But with shorties, you cheat, that shit's dead. That shit is over with, bro. It's just a double standard. But guess what? Most of the other double standards y'all got.
All those women was pretty much on, you know, Stefon and CardI B's, you know, sag, if you want to say that. And then we found out the bad news. The bad news was CardI B, for whatever reason, deleted all of Stefon Diggs' pictures, and we already know what that means. They're going through something, or the relationship is over. And once the relationship went over, well, you know, my man Offset had to come out, and he did this.
All of my hoes to my hoes, that's for sure. All of my to my hoes. Nigga can't get rid of me. I'm like cancer, nigga. You know what I mean? You can't get rid of the cancer, you know what I mean?
So once Offset came out there and did that, like, you know, people was like, yo, man, it was crazy. Like, I went on to the comments and everybody was just like excited because he finally got to clap back with that song. And, you know, he's like, all my 304s is my 304s. Like, you know, I'm like a cancer. I'm not going nowhere. In other words, she'll be back with me. And folks was sharing it.
Nah, she shouldn't be back with you. Nigga, look, Cardi B should be trying to get back with Offset, but Offset should not get back with Cardi B. Maybe that's a hot take. Maybe that's a problem. But that's just where I'm standing at. She broke up with you. Mind you, you was cheating. You a slimy ass nigga, grimy ass nigga. But hopefully, maybe you had your fun while y'all was broken up and you really just wilded out and you realized that also the grass ain't greener on the other side. But regardless, she left you, got with another cheating nigga, got cheated on again. Bro, you can't take her back, bro. That shit'll haunt your dreams at night. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro. I don't know if you could do that. But, I don't know. Bro, if Cardi B and Offset get back together, bro, it'll be a cold day in hell, bro. I don't think that's just happening, bro.
Their opinions. This guy says, don't be this guy, fellas. That's the father of their kids talking like that.
He didn't say her name, bro. Their kids aren't gonna grow up 15 years later and see that he posted all my hoes, this is my hoes for show, and be like, oh, that was about my mom. No, bro. Lock in, bro. Go ahead and delete your account, gang.
Now the person goes, don't even find him attractive anymore.
Odd that you found him attractive in the first place, because Offset an ugly nigga. I'm not gonna lie. Pause. No Diddy. But Offset an ugly ass nigga, if we gonna keep it a stack.
Offset really out here stressing over a woman who got the whole Bronx on her resume. Bruh, Booby Trap got new talent every weekend. Move on.
Bro, I don't know what Cardi B past look like, but I assume it don't look so good. I don't know how they ended up getting married in the first place. I feel like that was a match made in hell. Offset probably came up during that situation. I feel like Offset came up because he got with Cardi B. Cardi B, I feel like she was much richer than Offset. And I feel like that was good for him rather than good for her.
Now, let me just say this. Like, Marcus, he is right in Ness' assessment, but, I mean, man, we're going to be honest. They got 3 kids together, man. Like, yeah, she might have the whole Bronx on her resume, but it don't matter if you a dude that love a woman and you got 3 kids by her. That's probably not going to matter as much, all right? It's hard to tell a man that's married and his wife and, you know, to move on when you got 3 kids with him. Like, it's easy for us to say that because
right.
we not in love with Cardi B, but he is in love with Cardi B. That's his wife. Still, technically. This person goes, the women was applauding Cardi B. Now what? Yeah, and this is what, like, I don't understand. Like, so many women was applauding Cardi B just because of their hatred for Offset, but they was not really looking at the selection that Cardi B made.
Terrible.
And it really didn't matter the selection of the man. Like, look at the kind of woman that Cardi B is. So it's not going to be too many great men that can deal with Cardi B the way she is. She's just not set up for a guy to stay there long term. If you have 3 kids and you're a woman that's divorced and you want, a high quality man, you're going to be given a lot. Okay, it's just like a dude that don't have a lot of money, but he wants to get with a very, very fine woman and keep her there. Hey, bro, you better check so many boxes because you don't have that much room forever. And it's the same case with Cardi B. Like, you're just getting out of a divorce or you're still going through a divorce. You have 3 children. You're very busy. You don't have that much time. You might not be the easiest person to deal with. And if you're Stefon Diggs, you don't really have a lot of use for Cardi B because you're not a rapper, you're not a singer, you play football. So, I mean, it's not very much she can do for your career. In fact, I mean, you was on a yacht with her and almost got suspended because you had that pink snow cane out there. But anyways, let's look at this other person. This is lame, bro. Let her go and be civil. Can't you get another rich girl out there? I mean, yeah, but that's his wife still, right? She's a middle-aged, heavily modified, recently divorced single mother of 3 who parties and over-sexualizes herself. Why would he leave her? She's a queen. This person goes, I ain't gonna lie. This is a new level of petty. Yeah, it is. I ain't gonna lie. This is an L. You supposed to act like you don't care, dog. True, but he does, right? The girls thought Cardi B found a boyfriend. Yeah, they did. City Boy strangely up 6,000 points. This person goes, like we all saw this coming. Another person goes, we need that song released ASAP. And then other people started to comment on it, like Tia Kemp.
Offset, you upset. I'm so sick of you thinking something is a key. You laughing at my niece like something funny. Let me tell your bubba nose behind something with more funky dreads in your head. You mad because it ain't even no more Trio Migos. You solo dolo and you can't even spin you can't even spin a block or spin a turntable, sucker. You can't even spin a record on a turntable in a strip club right now. Leave my niece alone. Stop thinking everything funny, cause she over there screwing with a trick. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. She ain't trying to lock Stefon down.
Now Tia Kemp was getting no Offset for being petty, but she's like, Cardi B really wasn't tripping like that. No, Cardi B really was tripping like that. She changed her son's hair like Stefon Diggs to make Offset mad. She also basically changed her cover photo and was making it like they were together. They were going to Europe together. Yeah, I think that she actually likes Stefon Diggs a lot, and she had been talking to him like on the low.
If Stefon Diggs would have took her seriously and tried to marry her, she would have been married with Stefon Diggs. But that is the problem. She thinks that Stefon Diggs would marry her. Cardi B, if you was not paying Stefon Diggs bills, his rent, you feel me, paying his car notes, if you was not just like giving all your money to this nigga, there's no way that he would marry you. Because for the most part, niggas don't care about how much money girls make. It doesn't benefit them for the most part.
Before they went public, and Stefon Diggs is the one that approached her, right? So there you go. But then this point came across.
Cardi B and Stefon Diggs done broke up because of his ex, and Offset was on the sideline waiting for this mess. Huh? Cardi B and Stefon Diggs done broke up because of his ex, and Offset was on the sideline waiting for this mess. Listen, I think we all knew that this was temporary. I mean, from the interviews and stuff they used to do with Stefon Diggs' teammates, I knew it was coming down the pipeline because none of his teammates wanted him to date their sister. So that was a red flag for me.
Now, the brother talks about the red flags that were out there about Stefon Diggs. And remember when Stefon Diggs was playing on the Vikings, his teammates made this video.
What guy on this team would you least like to date your sister?
What the hell? Diggs.
Why Diggs?
Man, no. We're gonna leave it like that. No.
What guy on this team would you least like to date your sister?
Oh, Stefon Diggs.
Why Diggs?
He's crazy.
And the video was like, yo, would you let, like you heard, Stefon Diggs date your sister? And they was like,
hell no, to the no.
So everybody was like, no. But, Cardi B understood this. I'm pretty sure her fans were telling her, girl, haven't you heard about this video? But of course, like most people, we think that we're special. And we think that just because a person is like that with somebody else, that they're not going to be like that with us until you find out that you're not.
The problem is she thinks because she rich that it would be different with her. Niggas don't care if you rich and you famous. Look at him on this boat having the time of his life with 3 unknown shorties. Each and every one of them will probably suck the skin off his meat, bro. Suck the brown off his shit, bro. If he asks them to. Just because you rich and famous, that shit don't help a rich nigga. The way he's treating you, he would treat any one of these shorties.
You're not special. See, Cardi B thinks she's special. She was telling a dude, she was telling Offset, you're never going to find somebody like me or quite like me. And what did she find out? Well, we have found out that basically Stefon Diggs has found somebody unlike her, which is important because he didn't want Cardi B, right? If he wanted Cardi B, he would still be with her and be faithful to her. But, that's just what happens. A lot of ladies think that they're very special and they don't have a reason why they're special. Like, yes, you are special as an individual, but why are you special to the other person? Like, is there a reason why you feel like you're special to somebody else? And if you can't answer that, it doesn't matter. Like, you gotta be special to somebody else based on a certain merit, not because it's you. And just because you're special to your husband or to your mom or to your dad, that doesn't mean that you're going to be special to somebody else. And this is typically what happens. A lot of people think that, hey, well, since I'm special to this person, I'm somebody that should be reckoned with. And it's like, no, it's not that. You got to work at being special. You got to work at, somebody knowing who you are and all of this. And unfortunately, this is not what Cardi B does, you know? And so she's back now to the streets, and Offset will have an opportunity to come back because nobody will really put up with Cardi B. I understand she has a fan base. I understand people like her, but that doesn't mean a whole lot, all right?
Also, if you guys want to get one of these, go head over to bagboytoys.com. Those are my art toys. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. I love you guys. Peace.